Your master account is the key to your digital kingdom. Don't fall into the trap of not securing it. In part 2 of this mini-series, we'll be discussing your master account and why it's so important to protect it. If you've configured your personal identity stores correctly, and we'll be showing you how to do that in part 3, then your master account will be the master lock to all of those online accounts. So it needs adequate protection. Here's how we do that. So what is a master account? A master account is the account we use to secure our main device. So for mobile phone users, that's typically an iCloud account for Apple users or a Gmail account for Android users. If you're predominantly a PC user, you may log into that PC locally only, but it may also be attached to a Microsoft account with a Live or a Hotmail extension. And because we're going to be securing all of our other identities online through this master account, it's really important that we secure it adequately by following these 3 simple rules. Rule number 1, never use your master account for general email use. Rule number 2, pick a long and memorable password for that account. Rule number 3, protect that account with multi-factor authentication, or MFA for short. Creating a second email address is quick and easy and only takes a couple of minutes of effort. But what that does for us is it helps us to keep our master account secret by not broadcasting the email address that's associated with it every time we want to talk to somebody. Now, when it comes to our password, this is the only password we're truly going to commit to memory, and we should only ever use this password for our master account. So we're going to be using National Cybersecurity Centre guidelines of using 3 random words, 3 words that mean something to us, maybe from our environment or our home life, and putting those together to form our password. Then we're going to be securing that account with multi-factor authentication. And when we do that, we're going to be registering our device with the MFA provider, which means we're not going to be pestered every time we log into our device with our account. But any third party that tries to log into our account from a separate device will be challenged, and that helps to secure that account for us. So now we have a secure master account environment, we're going to be using that as a platform to load all of our online accounts into, and we're going to be showing you how to do that safely and correctly in the 3rd installment, which is coming up next. So stay tuned while we go through the next step of then using this master account, now that it's configured correctly, in a practical way.